What's grounded, fam? During my sobriety, I've had some real hard times falling asleep. On today's video, I'm going to share with you some information and guide you through some techniques that I use that have helped me tremendously. Once you get settled in bed, be mindful of your limbs not crossing or your arms resting under your head and pillow. This will allow for better blood circulation. Once you get drowsy, you will automatically fall asleep in your most comfortable position. Next, place one hand over your stomach and the other over your chest. Take a deep breath and focus on which hand rises first. We want the stomach to rise mainly. The chest holds a lot of our fight and flight response emotions, and our stomach contains a lot more relaxing energy. After allowing our blood to flow freely and being mindful to breathe into our stomach only, set your focus on relaxing your facial muscles around your forehead, eyes, cheeks, and mouth. Trust me, you'll feel the difference. Now that we're mindful of our exterior being at ease, let's dive into our getting our mind and thoughts on the same frequency. Given our stressful and overstimulated lifestyles, when it comes time to go to sleep, our thoughts seem to run wild as soon as the lights turn off. Most of the time, these thoughts come out of nowhere. This is our subconscious mind going on overdrive. The subconscious mind runs 90% of the time and accepts all information, no matter if it's right or wrong, good or bad. This is why we get these absurd thoughts at times. It's just information picked up that wasn't guarded by the conscious mind, which only runs 10% of the time. This is why it's important to be aware of the information we digest or receive closure and acceptance from pre-existing trauma. Hence, it's normal for us to try to make sense of these thoughts, asking who, why, where, and when, going in circles, and try to make sense of it all. But that's where conflict arises. Believe it or not, we have the ability to detach from these thoughts. Here's what's worked for me. While being mindful to breathe into my stomach and exhaling slow, I pretend my thoughts are taxis. Yeah, I know. Bear with me though. Why do we need a taxi if we're trying to catch some Z's, right? So a taxi pulls up, a thought. In that split second, we want to make the conscious decision to not hop on. The way you hop on is by attaching emotion to the thought. As soon as we attach any emotion to it, we are in the taxi, and it's taking us everywhere except our dreams. In order for us to not go on this ride, we must consciously, in that split second, redirect our mind into breathing into our stomach and feeling the air go in and out slow. By doing so, the taxi will see it as a no-go. Since our awareness and feelings are placed in our breathing, the thought gets dismissed because our attention and feelings are occupied. There might be several taxis to dismiss, but that's okay. They will get the hint. Just repeat the process until you start drifting into your deep sleep. To make this process more effective, here are some suggestions on what not to do before bed. Don't use your bed to watch TV or be on your phone for too long. Make it a habit to use your bed for sleep only. Avoid caffeine at least 8 hours before sleep. Caffeine has a half-life of 6 hours. Try to avoid foods or drinks that will raise your blood pressure. I really hope this video helps. Rise above.